So in January of 2014, CM Punk left the WWE. He left the WWE because of creative differences, burnout, dissatisfaction with the lifestyle, grudges with Vince McMahon, all of the above. That's why he left. Since then, the man has talked about WWE in a negative way, hasn't really revoked any of his statements, has stood by pretty strong about what he says and what he thinks about the WWE, debuted in AEW in 2021, took more shots at the WWE, saying things like to the fans, and this is his first promo, and I remember this because he said this on August 20th, 2021, the day I was driving to Vegas to go see SummerSlam live. He said, for anybody watching that feels disappointed by my actions or whatever, you have to understand that I can't go back to the place where they got me sick in the first place. Something along those lines. Basically what he's saying was he was not going to return to a place where he felt that made him sick, because that would be done. You know, like, it's just, that's basically what he said. Fast forward, CM Punk has allegations, backstage in AEW, apparently attacking people, not getting along with people. That's all up for discussion. I'll let you guys parse that out however you guys want. How you guys read the room, whether you believe the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, or CM Punk. If AEW is really that bad of a place to work, or maybe it's a CM Punk problem because that's what we've seen over the past, number of years. You parse that out for yourself. Bottom line, he came back to the WWE 9 years after he left. 9 years. And this is the last person that you ever expected to see. Maybe it was on your wish list. Maybe it was in your dreams, fantasies. I don't know what you call it. But it was never going to happen. It was not probable in the slightest. Now he's come back. It's a reality. It's happened. I am not going to go back on my word on this channel, and I will always stand by what I say, just like CM Punk. I don't think this is a great idea, but I am cautiously optimistic. I trust that whatever Triple H and Nick Khan had to say to CM Punk to set him straight, or to at least have a good business arrangement, they said it to him, and CM Punk, talked to Triple H and Nick Khan, and hopefully they struck a deal and an understanding that's going to benefit the entire company. Look, I don't work there. I'd like to one day, but I don't work there. But I can tell you right now, just from the outside looking in, and no, I'm not just talking about the Seth Rollins reaction, whether that's a work or it wasn't. We'll get to that later. There is not a lot of people back there that are happy to see him. The way Roman Reigns has talked about him, the way countless superstars have talked about him, it's not great. It's not a great vibe. But I feel like if CM Punk is willing to work with the talent and not take shots at everybody, then I feel like they're going to do what's best for business. And if you look at Cody Rhodes' interview session at the post-game show, we'll just call it, on Peacock, he said the exact same thing. He's all like, they asked Cody Rhodes, what does he think about CM Punk returning? Is he happy about it? Whatever. He gave the best answer that he could, because this is the way I would have answered it too. He said something along the lines of, if a person comes in here and they're ready to work and they're ready to get us to a place that's even better than where we are now, and they're willing to be, a helping hand of sorts, and get us to a place where, the fans want us to be in and all that, we're happy to, have you. Welcome aboard, welcome home, all of that. And that's great. That's the best answer you can say. Because whether you're a CM Punk fan or not, you have to look at this as, what it is. It's a star. CM Punk is a star. He gets people talking. It's a fact. He gets people watching the product. He gets fans behind him. Now, it's going to be interesting to see his fans' reactions across the United States. He returned in Chicago. Chicago is going to love him no matter what he does. He can go out there and shoot a person. They're still gonna like him. That's just Chicago. For years, they've been chanting CM Punk, and 9 times out of 10, they're in Chicago. Anytime you saw an event over the last 9 years, and CM Punk wasn't there, but they were chanting CM Punk, 9 times out of 10, they were in Chicago. So, I'm really curious to see what, different audiences are going to think about this. Look, I grew up with the guy. I saw the pipe bomb. I was there live, SummerSlam 2012 and 2013. I saw him defend the WWE Championship against John Cena and The Big Show in the Triple Threat. I saw him go against Brock Lesnar live. I liked CM Punk. I liked his work back then. I liked his promos. I brought the real life kind of struggle that he brings to the business. You know what I'm saying? Like every time he would cut a promo. And he did it. He does it every time. Because this whole thing and why everybody likes him is he represents the common dude. You know what I'm saying? He represents somebody from the second city. He represents the possibility of what one could be heading into a business full of, God-given, talent-filled people and big stars. He's proven, just like Daniel Bryan, that you can make it when you don't have a legacy behind you or, you're a different cat than everybody else. None of that matters as long as you become undeniable. And he's proven that that's his whole shtick. But the thing is, it's like, my biggest problem with Punk when it comes to WWE is that I'm not that forgiving. He said so many things about the WWE and so many things about employees there, and Vince McMahon and Triple H and Stephanie and, all these people, The Miz, all these people that he's just completely verbally just degraded 100 times over, and just for him to just walk back in here is just kind of like, it's a shock, really. Like, take anybody else. When you get fired from a company or you fall out hard with a company, and you say all these things and you're burning all these bridges, you don't expect to get hired back. You know what I'm saying? You don't expect that. But that's what's happened here. All that aside, he's a valuable asset. He is going to deliver, if he sticks around long enough and has the right attitude to stay in the WWE and he wants to make the best out of it, he's going to deliver a lot of dream matches. CM Punk versus AJ Styles. CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. You know what I mean? So many matches that could have happened if he would have stayed here, but, didn't. I know CM Punk has faced Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns back in the Shield days, but we all know that it would be a totally different vibe now. The straight edge savior against, the tribal chief. Straight edge savior against, the visionary. CM Punk against Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want people going at it in their primes. And he has the opportunity to do that. But if you're going to take anything away from this video, if CM Punk is willing to work with the talent backstage, is willing to work with the creative team, and not be such a hard ass over the time that he's here, I don't know if it's going to be long term. I don't know if it's going to be short term. He could be gone next month. Who knows? But if he's willing to do what I just said, he's going to have a great time here. And it's going to be a memorable run for the ages. But if he continues on what he's done with AEW or the UFC or Ring of Honor or whatever, all these places where, and all these people that, say that he's hard to work with, not a great guy, selfish, all this and that, it's gonna be a short run, it's gonna be a waste of time, and it's gonna break the hearts of a lot of fans. So CM Punk, I only got one thing to say to you. Please put business first. Put the fans first. Please do not go foaming out at the mouth again. I don't know your story, and you're right, I don't know you personally. I don't. But what I do know is that you had serious gripe with this company. That I do know, because you've admitted to it 100 times. So my only request from you is, and I have hope, I'm cautiously optimistic about your return. Please don't make the same mistakes that you made back then. Please don't go down the same road with Triple H and back in the backstage, politics and all that. Please do not go down the same road. With all your power, if you can help it, please don't go down the same road. Let's do business first. Let's put some great matches up there. And let's leave the WWE this time with a legacy that we can be proud of. And where there's no hate. That's what I want from you, CM Punk. That's what I think everybody wants. They want to see you in matches. They want to see you doing great creative things. They want to see you go through all these, dream matches. They want you to go against Rollins. They want you to go against Reigns. They want you to go against Dominic Mysterio and, the Judgment Day and all this other stuff. Maybe go at it again with Orton. All these different things. Let's do it. Let's do it. I got faith. I believe in you to put business first, and I believe in the WWE to make this thing work. And I think most of my followers do too. So let me know what you guys think about this video. Let me know what you guys think about CM Punk returning. What do you guys think is going to be the legacy of this comeback? Do you think it's going to last long? Do you think WWE and CM Punk are going to be able to work their differences out to create a maybe 5-year good run, maybe a 3-year good run? Who knows? Or is it going to go down the same way that it went back in 2014? Him leaving the company with a sourpuss on his face, letting everybody down, WWE, again, not caring about what he does, and just, we all know the story. My point is, I don't want a repeat of that, because then this comeback is going to be for nothing. So if you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below what you think, and I'll see you guys next video. Deuces.